Let's go, man. M80 versus Galorys. This game has everything to be insane, man.
Count differential of -4, so every map that they've played has been close.
I totally agree. The 0-2 record doesn't do this team justice. The push down from Nismo and the rest of the team is nice. M80 on defense here. Control B main with a hard emphasis.
Issue is Urango has gotten around the back, and this could lead to a little bit of an around the world here if Galorys choose to do so, but instead they're going to go for the plant at A. Lots of noise being heard. And well, here's the information. Nice follow-up from Sato, able to at least help out for another.
BCJ, man, he's looking good, bro.
The rotation at Bay a little while
Urango,
longer,
1v2.
now earned nice shots. Denies it for a moment. Now the wingman comes through. The rotation is over. 1v2 situation. Good
Yo,
isolation.
BCJ is living a good moment, man.
Looked like 3-1 taps with the ghost for all 3 eliminations for him.
So nice from BCJ and so M80 to open this game up. That early B main control. But here we go, Koalanu. Operator in his hands. Oh, actually opts not to. Had it for a moment, but just sticking to the rifle. And, well, that's a good way to open the round.
And that's the thing about it is, like, all this smoke is supposed to set up for Galorys getting aggressive over towards yellow, but M80 just don't respect it. They push through. Now you've got the Thrash, the Mosh, Urango's in trouble, and that is the M80 that you'd expect. There were moments, I won't lie, like near the end of the Challengers North American season, we're just like, what is happening with M80? They just don't look like their characteristic selves. That has not been the case in this tournament. They have looked perfect.
No, definitely not. I think it's
after that,
because there was such an
expectation M80, they have been looking better and better, bro.
Definitely going to be
that's my opinion.
2.0, where they stick together for a year, they come in, they're gonna dominate everyone.
And
this
they
had some roster
must be a safe for Galorys, dude.
Looks like it should result in a flank going down here. I mean, unless Net gets some crazy spam through the Viper's wall to allow the rest of the team to get there in time, but doesn't look like that will be the case, so it should be an honest 5-on-5 retake.
A lot of post-plant set up towards the backside.
Good trade.
Exit, not going to be a lot for Urango, but look show, good for the trade, plus the follow-up as the null command was spent. Paranoia comes out.
That's perfect.
Really good self-play here from Koalanu. Brood, though, still in the picture, and the right clicks
my
are good. Hold your horses. Rifles will be collected.
I ain't got a Vandal, that's good.
Shot in the corner. Wingman going to get to work. Get down, Mr. President. Oh, and BCJ, he's done maybe enough. Last one left is evil.
Man, BCJ is playing so good, man.
That's just the power of, well, the Gecko. Net holding to see if he can catch him on the cross. Evil next one up, and yep, easy follow-up. So now it's just on to the 4v5, but there is a Viper's Pit here to help out with this post-plant setup.
BCJ does still
they need this round, man.
Once again, draw out pressure with the man advantage so they could just have so many guns facing forward.
Yeah.
Sato's in a great spot, though, just about finding a timing.
Yeah, he just doesn't see anyone sneak around the backside of yellow, though, so M80 are going to set up their retake from there. Sato catches one. BCJ will drop. Now you have to try to find one on the back, and whoa,
what was that?
From Koalanu. Trades are decent, though. The Viper's Pit still chipping away at M80. Xander on 1 HP. Koalanu be able to find a spam and a Luke show.
Yeah, man. Not gonna lie.
And in that,
first time? Yeah, that is time. They are getting destroyed, bro.
What a hold from Net. Senshi turret trying to help out, but the resurrection's here, so that works out. Brings Sato right back into the picture. Oh, good shots from Brood. Just kind of lurking all the way over towards yellow as soon as they open up space at kitchen. And now the defense trying to rotate back to this is a bit caught because you have the long lurk from Luke Show. He's going to make sure no one can rotate back to the defensive spawn. The only play is to go through bottom side here at Tube.
Yeah, this is so Sato is just
what is that? Oh!
Kitchen, evil kick, just 1 versus 2 shuts them down. Nismo trying to gain some ground.
Okay, that's a good round. That's exactly what they needed. 5-2.
Well, hold on. Pause that thought. What to say? For a moment there, it looked like I made him make it caught, but not the case. So now all of a sudden it is down to a 3v4.
Evil kick with that.
This is a round that is worth too, man. The money from the mid is terrible. They lose, they're gonna be on equal.
At some point, they will have the option
Road will kill Joy Oats. Nismo's low HP. And Evil Kick has the Hunter Siri.
Well, they're going to be given some space voluntarily here by M80. Knife is out, but the barrier orb has already been placed. Alarm bot also going to be set behind this. So again, post-plant setups are decent. Lockdown also going to be spent early. Going to put some consideration towards M80. Nismo's been hurt up top.
Yo, that's terrible, bro. You should never die like that, man. You got the Killjoy to reposition,
and then just
and then you die?
Rude trying to hold on from the front doors. Slow orb up top. Gives Urango maybe a chance at a 1v1. That's really cleanly won. Dizzy over the top, but how about Urango? Hello, are we coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, Xander says yes, we are.
Xander, man. Yo, Xander is a franchise player.
Just taking a look at the economy here, both teams pretty dire, so a lot riding on this round. Around where M80 have some quality ultimates available.
Wow.
And BCJ's just been getting thrashes all day long. Luke Show.
Oh, look, shot on the timing here.
He finds a window to go into B.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. There's nothing there, just spot, man. Matthew has no idea, man.
This timing is everything. Sato on the corner. Oh, they don't know Nismo's here.
I'm not gonna lie. He should be communicating. Guys, look at where I am, bro. Don't do shit. Wait for me.
Trying to hold his ground, but you gotta flex over to Look Show.
Okay, okay, it still works.
He's good for
No?
2. Does he expect net though over the top? That's the real question. And
Yo,
maybe
that's
not,
huge,
but doesn't
man.
make a difference. He finds 3 kills. So now the spike can run into A, be planted, and Xander is sitting here like, shoot, what do I do now?
I mean, how clutch is that on the swing round for the economy? This is
But it's him, man. It's Xander.
demonic in this tournament, though. I would never put it past
Galorys
him to be able
needs to secure
win
it.
1 versus 2. I mean, does he dare throw down the pit right now?
Yeah, for real. I mean, that changes everything because he's got the snake bite available. Luke Show's got one of his own. Alarm bot dealt with. There's the initial tag.
I was gonna get half.
Halfway. Snake bite.
Lucky Show. What a round, my friend. Holy shit.
Wall will go up. BCJ will get to work on his usual spam. Galorys have learned their lesson, but the owl drone will not see the player in the corner. Uh-oh. Koala.
This is a good bait. This is a perfect bait.
This play wide open. Fragment. Paranoia coming through, but Sato, hold on a second. He's around the back. Oh. But gets pulled out of the tainment. Nismo going to be brought back. And that's essentially a no-cost opening first blood in favor of M80.
That was a trap setup that could have triggered any number of different utility pieces, honestly. Dizzy, Thrash, Mollies, KO flashes, the flashpoint, whatever. I mean, they just had a myriad of utility, yeah, to throw out there, deny that and take. But here comes the Viper's Pit, and I still want to draw attention to the Hunter's Fury from Evil Kick.
This is a tough retake, bro.
There it is.
Brilliant. And they get a tag behind that. So now Luke Show can actually move a little bit further in, but over the top of the Vipers, but things are working out decently for M80. They get the trade of Luke Show. Pit will fall. 3v3 situation. Xander trying to hold him the low ground, and he
Man, this is a huge round.
But now it's just not a quality 1v2.
They invest everything. M80 has no money. Galorys is back in the game, bro. The run for Luke Show
and that's just a brilliant response.
was so impactful.
Partially forgiven, you'd think, for Galorys, as the Viper's ball will go up and the spike will make its way over. Barrier Orb will reinforce this, and there will not be any contest. Unless maybe a mosh gets thrown. Not going to happen initially, and actually BCJ just tries to spam it out. That's not going to work out. Lucho with the elimination, and then the clean shots onto Koala Noob up top.
Yo, if I am my BR,
it was a 5-1 start,
Korea,
but now all of a sudden
even loud.
Lucho has kind of,
I put my eyes on this Luke Show kid,
gotten
man.
Galorys back into this half, and he may finish it with an ace. And sure
He's
he
really
will.
good, man. This kid is really good, bro.
With a 6-6 half as we swap
Damn,
the
man.
sides.
And he has a good
That is
mindset
just
from what I
nasty
saw.
work. I mean, even in Brazil, the parity between teams and sort of the volatility, like split the winners of Split 1 Hero, they're not even here.
Yeah.
Xander holding deep B main. Oh, we'll save some of that talk for the next tech pause. God forbid there's another tech pause, you know what I mean? But
oh, this is cheeky. They've got Luke Show behind this barrier orb. A little unexpected, but now he's isolated. He's got to take everything on. M80 just going to flood him. If he could get one more, that would be incredible. Not going to happen, though, as Xander has the 3 in the round. And now it's just down to Evil Kick and Rude, who are in position.
Yeah, they are in good
Evil Kick
position.
in
They can still win this, man. BCJ is
With
under
a
a low.
recon bolt available, pending he shakes
Oh,
off
now
the
they're
effects of the
going in.
knife. Could make some motion happen, but M80 get the information they need, and now they're going to go join net with a play over towards A.
yeah, a small moment, but it displays how good KO is on this map. That 0 point being able to just cover all of back yellow all around that area is just so important.
Oh, Rude avoids the dizzy. Can make a play off the top rafters. Oh, just misses maybe a bit of a chance, and now they're doubled up. BCJ also taking care of Evil from getting into the side.
Yeah, now it's
Rude by
possible, bro.
himself, and Nismo will finish it off from the opposite angle. It's this outside of watching passive, safe crossing angles.
Drone going to get all that info. Show in trouble. Takes one, two. I mean, that is just insane. How many first bloods is this guy getting as well? And now puts his team in position for just a nice set retake.
Yeah. But all of the tools have been recollected by BCJ. Net up top is in a very formidable position, especially with the support around the backside of him. But Luxo has already cleared out the back rafters. Now it's just down to, as soon as these smokes and walls fade, what does the next action look like? And it's all turning up in favor of M80.
Yo, he's on fire, man. He's melting icebox right now.
Nismo with the pistol out is providing at least some deterrence towards this follow-up, but Luxo
He needs to do everything, bro. He needs to get another 8 for them to win the round.
Time is becoming an issue to win the round. Tries to stick on it, and Nismo will make sure.
Yo, someone help the guy. Holy shit, man.
The non-Luxo players, they are not hitting shots right now. They're just not connecting. The scoreboard differential is crazy for Galorys at the moment.
Oh, here's a cheeky little setup. Some spam over towards yellow. Luxo essentially just getting the ISO, but only comes away with one. But ooh, a follow-up from Yorango's good. Barrier orb provides an exit, and that's going to be a set of trades that will favor the defenders. So good setup here for Galorys, but like I said, it does come at the cost of their top fragger.
Yeah, that's sad, bro.
This out though, it's good of an opportunity.
But you know,
they've really gotten
they still need to step it up, bro.
It's been tough going.
Maybe this is the perfect time.
Playing back, yellow Nismo causing some pressure, trying to keep attention drawn towards B as Net lurks his way into A, giving that, you know, info to the other team on his little reconnaissance mission, finding out that no one is here in the site.
This is just such a Net play. Oh, I'll say especially if he finds this kill, but the shots are a bit off for both players. Evil eventually able to finish off the damage dealt. Xander, trade is good. He's the spike carrier, so now it's a question of, do you plant or do you take the positioning deep? And with support over the top, he will now get the plant off, and it's going to be a 2v3.
Welcome.
Plant off, it going down. Oh, and Rude just going too early.
Thought maybe he was going to catch a timing, not the case. So now life becomes very difficult for the last two defenders on this retake. Xander, strategically with the shorty. Not often you hear that, but it works, especially when the decay is down.
Yeah, my friends, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is over. 11-6.
Looks like M80 are just gonna burst their way on to B. There's the smoke. Here comes the hit with the null command.
A very early null command, just trying to play this very safe. BCJ right now has the thrash for the post plan as well. A little insurance policy if things get hairy, if maybe Arango gets a good res for man advantage, something like that.
It's just, what tools do you actually have to clear this out? You got some shock darts. The slow orb does clear out backside of yellow mostly. Nismo still going to hold on to this, still has the angle. This is not an angle you want him to have for long. You got to make a play for Galorys. Now it comes through, smoke and a dash on in for Sato. Decent snap, able to find one, but it's not before Nismo opens things up, and then Koala, whoa! Impressive shots, and then the Thrash also detains on the Evil, just killing the clock a little bit more, but Luxo! This guy is everything!
31 kills already on the Viper. I mean, Evil ends up just being...
Who did that, man? Who did that? Get 31 kills on Viper. Isn't that kind of a performance, no?
Only Xander to really contend with, though.
You just gotta get the intel.
So you mentioned going to be tested. Arango in trouble. Gets out of there.
Timing is everything from Sato. The Hunter's Fury is gonna make a mess of things. Sato, when do you peak? Well, there you go. Ah, there you go. Much better from Sato. He's even gonna find the third up top, and then Rude over the middle of that pool. Put things out of context.
Now we are talking.
Dizzy up. M80 on the move. Sato stuck in the corner. Oh, the fragment's well placed, but Sato, he actually dashes away, almost has a chance for a second, but M80 follow up. It's an even trade, though. 3v3 situation, Spike left over towards A, thanks to the Nano Swarm. Nismo on the way in, still has a fragment to pause the retake attack as the Spike gets planted. Shoulders thrown, Nismo still holding the high ground. Spam now through the screens. Galorys on their way forward. Resurrection's out, no fragment still. Xander holding the high ground, but the trades are good for Galorys. Just down to Koala. 1v3. Can he make a mess of this? Maybe even force the lockdown if things get dicey? Doesn't need to happen. What? Evil finds him before the barrier orb goes up.
We got a game amount.
Shot and dash situation. And he's got a lot to look at. Dash will expire. Flash pushes him off the angle. Still, maybe a chance, but Koala Noob wins the angle over, finds first blood. And wouldn't you know it, Luke Show's not here, so they got to do this by way of likely using a lockdown.
That is perfect from M80. Talk about how to handle an AWP player back yellow. Just dismantled his position. The spike is down though, so things a little bit awkward though. It's pretty safe for VCJ. A little bit of damage, but he will get out of it.
Get away from trash.
Lockdown can be spent immediately. M80, Koala Noob now with the op in hand. Whoa, whiffs it. It's a pretty free angle, but doesn't make a difference. The rest of his team is still following up. Here's the push through. Dizzy denying a lot of vision, and M80 will finally get around back.
Map point.
Oh, they've got the Dizzy though, so that should be enough to get him off the angle. But wait, they go Thrash first. And Xander will drop.
That's nice.
Good movement from Sato to get him back to safety. And he can still watch the crossing angle now that Urango's here to watch over towards yellow. He sees a ton as the poison cloud drops. Slow orb now being placed. No angle to get the wingman off the plant though. So the spike gets planted. 45
Shut this plane, bro.
Offense down in the numbers, but good with some deep positioning, particularly Nismo.
Dark cover's being cycled by Koala Noob to allow Nismo to play close, but the attack from the drone is huge.
Yeah. And Eagle from the backside of Tube does trade things back evenly. 3v2 situation. Rude on the flank, has to make a move. Urango from the front, good. And
That was all play, man. That's all play. The money from M80 is not that good, bro. They can still come back, man. I want to see OT, bro. Not gonna lie. I want to see 3 maps as well.
Perfectly why. I mean, they should know if the Viper's pit on one side, there's an op on the other. He is going to get a chance, you would think. And surely there's a Dizzy
Forwards for M80.
No command first. Shot misses. No dash available, so Sato's gonna have to do this the hard way. Just walk his way back, and ooh, difficult moment there. Dizzy will scale deeper in towards sight. The offensive Viper control also good for the plant. What does Galorys have for the retake, as the Viper Pit is also supplying some support?
Sato trying to find an angle, but there are those pesky smokes of Koala Noob. Oh my god, what a peek.
Barrier orb down, but Nat gets to work deleting it. Thrash earned off that elimination. But Sato in the back line, he's got the knives out. Can't quite
Yo.
as the lockdown makes things a bit of a mess. No one detained. It's down to Evil and Urango for the 2v3. Pit's still very healthy. Net catches one.
Yo, man, Galorys always lose close games, man. It's always the same thing, bro. But well played, man. Well played. GG. That was great.
Well, they look a lot cooler and calmer than the map was as they take map 1 13-10. 11.
And that right there is the painful experience of trying to make a comeback happen sometimes in Valorant, and you eventually run into the press Q round. What can you even do there? I mean,
a very good setup for Net behind this. So even though the spy cam can't kill, it does provide tons of intel. Luke Show, a major factor in map number 1.
30 seconds
Can he
left.
find a way to scale deeper in towards the back of sight? Doesn't care about the tripwire. He's just going to allow himself to be revealed, and that's going to be a post-plant setup now.
M80 trying to get faster mid, but Rude might play spoiler if he finds the right moment to pounce to hit them from the back in market.
What?
Okay,
I was about
good
to say,
trade.
how does Xander get this read? But everybody from M80 turns. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Evil now on top of the site by himself, completely blinded, concussed. Wingman's on the way. It's just the kitchen sink being thrown, but Urango and Sato, a little bit of a crossing angle. Takes out a couple more defensive members, and now it's just down Nismo in the corner. They know exactly where he is. Sato just dancing with them, running by.
Wow.
Oh, he's got a bulldog, and whoa, here we go. Quick action from Sato, just diving on through mid. Fastlane also gets him over to the cross. BCJ just completely taken off guard. Sloppy shots from Xander also mean that Galorys will again follow up here. This is their bonus, and it looked really
Good start for
nice
Sato, man.
with full entryway in towards A. And already M80 kind of have to make a decision here of like, do we even go for this?
I know exactly where you are.
There are a couple weak players. Maybe if Net can pick
Winnable. Sato and Luxor solo, man. Oh my
What are you doing?
god.
Goes down, just offering himself up on a silver platter.
Are we kidding? Hello? What is this thing on? What is happening right now?
Yo, Nismo is so good, man.
I mean, it's a 4v2.
Yo, he ratted his kids like a book, bro. Not gonna lie.
That's the power of Yoru.
Well done from Koala. The B split is active, and he even finds a pick.
Wow, bro.
Down goes Rude. Not going to have any smokes for this post plant. Makes playing B main a little bit tougher when you can't get that dark cover to spam.
Now Luke Show still in the corner here. Good reveal coming through. This post plant still very difficult to deal with, especially if we're all funneling this fight from Boba to Market. Recon bolt also going to be thrown out, but the trades are decent for M80. Now here comes the flood. Last couple of members on site. Just Urango, no utility. Sato, just the ability to go into the high gear. That's all he's got. That might be all he needs. Oh, the slide back through, but Net, good tracking. Has himself to a 1v1. Fault line lands.
That was well played, bro. They managed to bring back the round. 3-1.
With this op in B main, he can play so because he has the ult and he gets that free first kill. Gate crash too. Didn't expire yet.
Sato looking to go quickly.
Holy shit.
Oh, what a shot from Koaladoo.
Happy birthday, man.
Shakes hands with Root on the other side. And Evil Kick says,
Who remember that?
like this.
That play from the Tracy guy on Champions, man.
Well, that's too damn bad.
On a clutch situation.
And that'll be enough for Evil to get completely isolated. Urango, last one left. The flashes.
Flawless round for M80.
Is he in B main? Is he pushing down mid into tiles? He could be anywhere, everywhere. So good at opping. Playing this Yoru. Root is just trying to find an opening in the start cover, but Nismo, he's a little bit ready. Just a little bit.
Well, okay, Nismo has to kind of snap back over to confirm the trade. Luke Show following
Now with Rolling Thunder.
He's good for it. Neural Theft immediately gets
Urango
back.
has his.
Urango on the plant. Rolling Thunder still
Koala low HP has ult.
and it's going to be used immediately.
Early.
Okay. But the thing about this, it doesn't really
Oh, he got the perfect timing, dude. Koala gotta save the op.
Damn strong.
That's a good run for Galorys.
I like my op. I don't want to give it away. So he'll back off and maybe see if he can avoid Luke Show, who's on the hunt.
Yeah, Luke Show is, he's so close.
His ain't so
already.
calm, bro.
Poor Koala Noob is just
Oh, he knows, he knows.
on the run.
I got the perfect timing here. Can he knife? Would you knife him?
I can smell
I would, bro. Not gonna lie.
Free.
And
Yeah, yo, Luke Show.
yeah.
Lots of respect for you, bro.
So they are going to get Koaladoo back onto the operator again. That's been their win condition. But Sato quickly, right on in, just guessing
That's
the
good.
corners of the smoke, takes down BCJ. Koaladoo responds, and whoa, long range with the overdrive. Blinds out Koaladoo, but now mid-map, Luke Show, whoa, does not actually land. So we got a 3v3 defensive rolling thunder.
worried that, bro.
Yeah, Nismo, if he can get a big connection, look at this. Root is actually teleporting, and he might just go right back to where he's at.
Oh, but all of the players who've been booped up in the air have survived. Sato, now all of a sudden with Rude retaking space through mid. Can just
That's gonna
isolate
break a mid
away
economy.
from the spike. Xander on 5 HP, dealt with. The only player left alive is Nismo on top of the spike, and Sato is right in your face.
He's on fire now, man.
Doesn't happen.
Sato high gear deep. Oh, excuse me. That was a little bit mismanaged. Hunter Siri does come through, but the defense is dancing, teleporting right into the thick of it. Evil's gonna get two. Oh, Xander thought he was being sneaky. Says, here I am. I'm revealed. I'm gonna teleport away. And he instead teleports right on top of a teammate. They get doubled up, and now we've got a fresh 2v2.
Now this is scary from that. You know, he's trying to watch forward while simultaneously trying to peek through the cam. Fake stun towards A. And that is weary.
1v1.
Player down.
Trade is decent. Spike immediately collected. Urango through the door, shuts it behind him. Very courteous.
2 flashes. This is
be
good
a
for him,
fine.
man. Stunner will
He's
come
got
back up
both
too.
flashes. And maybe the aftershock reaches. If he puts it in a good spot, but instead is going to play on top of the site. And now it's a guessing game. Does Koala Noob pop the dimensional drift here just to catch the intel? Does he want to try to sneak up behind?
Koala has 2 flashes as
Buying
well.
his time, playing it slowly. Can't be
So,
understated how
Urango knows.
1v1 clutch is right now. The economy hangs in the balance for M80.
Not gonna be fooled by the decoy. Koala Noob, oh, takes the brute force of that. Urango, though, wait, he's playing with his utility! Oh, he's done so much damage!
Stop
But
trying.
instead, thinks that Koala Noob's gonna back
This is
off.
a shooting game, bro.
Aftershock
In the end,
gets
this is a
set,
shooting
and
game,
in that
man.
moment, it's the window for Koala Noob to catch him with no weapon out, and he secures the 1v1.
Low take of elbow right now.
Lucky Show.
Moment
Okay, that was a good shot.
Rolling Thunder into the site.
Urango has the rolling thunder, man.
I Hey, this has to be a round win for Galorys. You've got
Man,
a
if they win this,
all of the site. We're
they're gonna break and make a comeback again. Yo,
with
nah.
this Rolling
They're
Thunder.
surfing the Rolling Thunder.
Does he have net completely pinned up? It's antsy.
He just spent time.
Really nervy. Tried to break it. Sato beeps the movement.
That's my neon, bro. That's me, bro.
He hasn't done that yet. But it's just a dead slide
Oh
that
my
comes out.
god, Galorys, you
And
guys are
all of a
like a
sudden,
delivery
keeping
assistant,
an
bro.
eye on where exactly this post plan is. Here's Quality. Decoy's gonna work out for the self flash.
That's why you're losing games, man. Hey, it's close, but because you are throwing the game, bro. Galorys is throwing, man. They are doing so many mistakes that it's causing them to lose the games, man. We can say it's details, bro, but it's not details, man. It's fundamentals, bro. You know, it's a process that they need to they need to lose to learn, bro.
I was gonna say, just kind of as a final footnote on that last play, it just felt like you got the Rolling Thunder. And
But they have talent, man. This team's talented, bro. These young players are very good.
in hindsight, this time
They just need time.
Up with the paranoia, but ooh, counter comes through Sato. Pardon me? Why are we joking?
You see the things that they can do, man. It's crazy,
Support
bro.
was nearby, but Sato just dives into it.
It's like EDG, man. EDG was like that, man. Now they are the world champions, bro.
And now surely
Heretics, same
this
thing.
is an 8th round for Galorys.
It's normal
as
mistakes
just a
for
4v2 situation.
young players. But they are very good, bro.
Talking about Quality being the hero, he'd have to do a hell of a lot there. It's just net. He claims the first, but how can he win
It's
this
a fun
out?
thing to watch.
He's getting wrapped around by 2 players. When he taps the spike, he is in serious danger.
Eight to 4.
Put it plainly. Evil like, ooh, difficult. Oh, good counter fall line. It saves the life to be sure. A little bit of damage to it gives a small advantage to M80, but a brilliant reveal from Luxio, who also has the one-way cyber cage that stalls out M80 just a touch further, allows Galorys to evaluate the scene and deal with it. Follow-up though from Nismo in a
One
good
HP.
position with really just a couple of members that are low on HP.
Oh my.
Quality 1v1.
It's me again, bro.
Down to 18 health is the problem. He has the spike, but he's got no idea that Rude's on this flank. Or does he? No, he does not. Rude
that
finds the
was
kill,
tough,
and
bro.
Galorys will take-
Just that stinger in hand, close range. Wouldn't be crazy for him to just get one the right
Oh
up.
my god.
God, I was worried there for a second.
Yeah, they were close, man.
It's good damage, but the problem about this is
Good thing Koala had shot him fast.
surprised they didn't try to rotate Urango over to help him out with a flash or a fault line. Because this retake becomes very difficult. Have to win a gunfight somewhere.
Oh my god, look at him, dude. Look at him, bro. Look at him, man.
And the stun is perfect.
My boy Saitama.
That is unbelievable.
Oof, BCJ,
Back
man.
from
Yo, prime
BCJ
BCJ,
is
bro.
better. Now it's just down to a 2v1 Luxio by himself, but that might be all you need as a Vandal is collected.
Prime BCJ, bro. Oh my
Just
god.
throwing himself out.
Trash available.
Crazy, dog. Eventual drift out. Quality gonna get full clearance at B. And again, this is Galorys. They know what's at stake here. They know. They've seen the film. They know M80 are gonna do this. So it has to be retake. High gear at the ready. Urango is a elimination, 2 eliminations away from a Rolling Thunder. So it's gonna have to be done the hard way to start. And that's a great opener from Net.
So aware of the flank, stacked up with Koala Noob as well. Ready? Are they going to go forward? Timing for Sato is off court. I mean, how does he even get one?
I don't know, man. That was crazy.
Quick reactions, all it is. Teleport back. Rude not in a position to keep on this flank. Thrash gonna be spent to
Okay,
make sure
okay,
of
that's
that.
good, that's good.
The focus now has to
Oh my
be back
god!
towards the front. Rude is running for his life. Get away from me, you fish. He's gonna get detained by it.
Oh my god, that trash, bro.
Don't lose track of the spike though. Mosh comes out and
Holy shit, dude. That's a fast pitch, bro.
So just spam the spike through B main, so you have to apply pressure from different
Luxio?
angles.
What?
Luxio? Where was that even? He just peeked B main.
B main?
Takes out Koala straight away. All right.
The interesting thing was, I'm pretty sure they saw this teleport. Yeah, there was like a moment of that little animation that plays
Ivy
on the
thought they're gonna
outside
push,
of
bro.
him
Why not?
actually teleporting. A little smoke or shadow, whatever you want to call it, has been seen. So as much as there is isolation from the side of Galorys, M80 do the same through mid tiles. Do they anticipate the straight walk down of 2 more players though? Urango, that's a brilliant shot. And all of a sudden, M80 are in a little bit of trouble, but they do collect
Run
another,
10 for
so
Nismo.
we'll
Spike's
stay
going in A.
2v2.
2 versus
Pato has
2,
ult.
and Nismo has that rolling thunder you mentioned.
And look at show, man. Yo, this is the duel, bro.
They can get this spike down and go to a safe location, doubled up, wait for the tap, and then pop that.
The new loud plays,
But
maybe?
this is Sato with the overdrive on it.
If they win this,
That's a scary.
they're gonna get the contract.
Oh, Luke Show can't deny the plant. Nismo watching.
Actually,
for
I don't
this
think they
Sato
can
run
even
through.
play Brain franchise. They're too young.
Oh, missed chance for Luke Show. Stays alive though. BCJ down to 3 HP. Rolling thunder to get spent. Does it connect? Oh, may not have, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. And yeah, it actually did. Luke Show does get booped back, but they get the isolation onto Sato. A little bit of pressure. M80 are gonna have to check this. You think? Sheriff
He knows. He knows. He got
It's
the red.
doable. All it takes is one. Fault line. Oh!
Put in this kiddo franchise, bro. Holy shit, man. That's not normal, bro. Yo, this time buff the aim, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
11 to get tallied for Galorys.
Loud Luke Show. It sounds nice, no?
We'll just restack back up towards mid. Gate crash is sent in towards market. Xander to clear. Follow-up is there. So all 5 members going to approach over towards me, but look how quick Galorys are trying to get here. Luke Show holding out of the site, but only so long. As now, the eliminations look decent for at least a post-plant setup here. Pendant that can get the spike and actually plant it, because that's now down at B.
What? What? What the fuck is that?
Spike on the ground.
Yo, the trippy
An
man.
opportunity to smack down the weak
To
root,
take
try to
it.
get back into Boba.
And Nismo's going to hold on to this fault line until he
Enemy remaining.
gets some sort of information. Clean from net.
M80 is a hard thing to beat, man. They're very resilient.
And he's just going to try to back
Galorys
off a little bit,
need to
try
close
reset
this,
just
man.
a touch, but he's largely missed his window. It would have been out for that 1v1, so. M80 stay alive. They're going to get to 7.
Net has just retained control.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like this is just an elaborate fake. Kowalinu headed towards the A site, but the rotates aren't
seconds
drawn.
left.
Look at Galorys, steadfast in B, have not bought into this whatsoever.
The thing about this is there maybe a call? It's running out of time.
Oh
for it.
my
I'll say,
God,
Is there
man.
maybe a call where they re-wrap back over to A, but it's not going to happen.
They have a hard time close out the game, no?
Opener. Sato on the corner. Decent damage. Rude following. Also provides.
Woo.
Net
Ace,
3, net
ace.
4. We have
Only
so
Luke
many
Show
aces.
left.
Still
Gotta
wanna buy
save
the
this.
sponsor-
For Galorys, Luke Show just trying to retain this one last
Oh,
fight.
do it. Do it. Do it!
We got this. We got this.
This is going to be an A hit. And all the pieces are in place here in terms of what information that Galorys has. Although Evil doesn't actually see Kowalinu inside a market. This could be huge if he finds a timing on this peak.
Just not spotted out. Koala in danger. M80 are running over to him, though. They're ready
Wow.
to get into B late. A pivot.
Oh, and Evil misses a window. Koala was not looking for that. Oh, the recon bolt doesn't get placed correctly. All of a sudden, M80 can try to push forward over towards Boba. Rolling Thunder spent early. Luke Show with a neural theft. Can he find
Arbitrary.
just 2? He's stuck on site by himself. Spike still in hand. The slide out from Sato was good. The second
Okay. GG.
puts the map away. We're going.
We are going to Haven, bro.
And it
Oh my
ends
God, they did it.
Same fashion as Ice.
This series deserves a map number 3, bro. It's too good right now.
That hit comes in from M80, a pretty late pivot to be met by the Rolling Thunder, met by the Overdrive here.
Let's go. Map number 3.
In these games, always
Voila.
feeling the weight of that.
On the
as
jet. 7
this
for
tightening,
Sato.
just jiggling towards main.
Now opening shots, just gonna tally some intel. Kowalinu, of course he wants to, but Luke Show
Jesus.
says not so fast there, friend. Oh yeah.
Didn't even look like he
I know it.
rounded the corner.
Well, here comes the approach in Paranoia, trying to hold up just as much as humanly possible. BCJ still concealed, but the problem is he's got no information on where anyone else is
Net,
inside the
1
site.
betray.
And in that, it will be Galorys with the numbers to come out on top. Net last one left. 1v3 situation, trying to step just into this dark cover. Does he
Luke
No, Luke
Show.
may have saw a barrel.
Winging together around default. Well done to take that early advantage. Stacked up long.
Bit of a firing squad goal. How about that? A little bit of a secondary bit of abilities will land. And that gives Kowalinu a chance to dash forward, get a bolt on, turn it into 3.
Of course, bro. Of
Tags on
course.
route.
Losing it
It's
to
still on
out.
the hunt. A secondary bit of information is now that the Luke Show's nearby. And M80, they don't have to play for it if they don't want to. They've got all the information and the spike.
That's Brazil, bro. That's Brazil. 1-1.
And here is the full buy, though, from Galorys. Koala of note as the operators are allowing everyone else to get proactive as a unit in mid. Nothing. What?
Dude,
Damn.
stop it. I mean, it almost makes you sit here and wonder, like, where was this last map? It's just, this is such an M80 thing to do. We said the same thing about like MXS as well, kind of the tail half of the year, where it's just like, why was this not here all the time? There's so many moments of brilliance. It's just consistency can sometimes be the bane of existence. Not a problem here early in map number 3.
Not at all. Xander and Edge waiting to jiggle from the alarm bot, but it got covered up. Luke showed using his own dart cover so it wouldn't get triggered on the wall they walked through, but it did not end up mattering. Xander still gets the peek, gets the kill. Nismo hunting for more.
His Solana.
His breach counterpart, but really all for naught with Arango. 25 HP. No hope.
Yeah. Just do what you can. But this puts us in a very strange economical spot, which is often the case after an anti-eco gets bested by a thrifty.
Left.
But this is usually the round that you expect some sort of a bounce back. So
Wait, they never take duels for no reason.
Yep.
Everything has a purpose.
a lot of intent is definitely the case. Ned, ooh,
That's a good play, bro.
Good follow-up
Red
from
one as well.
turns that into a weapon collection. Good stinger play, but pardon me.
I like the quad on the
Once
jet.
again, just a quick shot over. And now he knows he's got the spike. He's got assistance
Oh my
here,
God.
too. Xander's going to be playing with him deep over towards the backside at C. A little bit of a collection off the from the shadows comes through, though, for Luke Show, and a plant will ensue at C.
Really
Running
cool play
Thunder?
from Xander and Koala, and equally so, heads up from Luke Show. Nismo now the rolling thunder could be the catalyst of the round win.
Rude right in the picture. And Luke Show, even while stunned and concussed, doesn't make a difference. How about this for a counteraction? BCJ, last one left, and no, not going to happen. So it's thrifty on either side.
Confidence in those set situations.
Look sure.
As they always do. Koala pushed up, but goes down first again. BCJ tries to catch the
Look at this guy, man.
Hunter's Fury
Killing
Luke
two
Show
that is crazy.
Just unstoppable getting two.
I'm not going to lie, that Hunter's Fury is almost smoke that favored Luke Show right there, just completely blinded. Any line of sight. Rude. Isolation on the Nismo. Perfect. Now
They're
it's
playing good,
3v2.
bro.
Evil playing in sight. May not have an opportunity to use the Hunter's Fury to save off this post plant. May not need to, though. Urango, a bit dicey, trying to...
That was a good flash. That's how play, bro. That's how you do it, dude.
And how about Galorys? 5-3.
Over towards B, but still
No, the
just
judge here is too
vacant.
strong.
M80 content playing it for the full retake, as they were in the last round.
Finished.
Boop. Okay. Garage is no longer an option. Ooh, Shock Dart actually does get a bit of a tag. Oh, this is bold from Ned. Thought maybe it was just
Ready?
going to be a Shock Dart with
30
no
seconds
follow-up,
left.
but there was a player watching, so the trade is good, and Galorys will get free entry to C. Spam shots are great, though. Urango forced off, and there now all of a sudden, M80 are trying to contest this. Paranoia is a little bit too late. Luke Show gets
Temperature,
two.
Rod,
Down.
Root,
But the
Hood,
spike still
I don't know.
stays on the ground. Lockdown
Lockdown available.
ready. Hunter's Fury is ready, but Galorys
This is
throws
looking
the
good for
front
M80.
entry into the sight and
Yeah,
see
man,
who's
that's all
watching
play,
the
bro. That's all
crossfire
play.
is good.
5-4.
And M80
No way. Jerome now into the A side, being followed up. Not as explosive from Galorys as Rude will have an opportunity to fight off this turret. No, doesn't try to go for the swing. A bit more patient.
Locked down at the ready for net, but I don't even know if you can be bothered to even consider
Oh, that was
using it.
weird.
Not with the numbers the way that they are. Wallendude trying to get something done, but Rude is just doing such a nice job of doing this little stick and move type situation. Takes down two. If net can connect here, that might be an opportunity to get the lockdown going, but whoa!
Okay.
Face.
I like that.
And that might be all
One
you
koala
need.
left.
He's done it before.
They made it
He'll
by next
probably
round.
do it again, and now Koala Noob, who has been able to retrieve a rifle, will just sit back and let the round come to an end.
It's just so active from these Latin and Brazilian teams that have come to this event. Just dashing in off the fault line there is so sick. Sato's so good in a situation like that. But a lot of credit really to Rude in that round.
Last round.
It's over towards Garage. Aldrone followed up. Good cover of smoke. This could
Lock
lead
it
to a
down,
quick
still for net.
burst on as Luke Show will teleport deep in towards sight. And once again, M80 are going to have to play retake. They're still holding on to the lockdown, but there are a lot of spaces that they need to clear out here. And honestly,
If you kick, you
I
go
don't know if the
Hunter
lockdown's
Fury, man.
worth it
That's
in this
huge.
round. I mean, you have to because it's round 12, but what is it really going to get?
Yeah, Evil Kick is just outside of garage, ready to break the lockdown whenever it does come through.
Here comes the defense of it. Hunter's Fury is out. That will land. Rude will take some friendly fire, and that's enough for Net to find the quick kill. BCJ on for the response. The issue here is going to be the post-plant defender's long, though. And this is why. Durango can just tap away. Help now on the way. Aftershock pushing him into a bit of a corner. Diffuse gets to halfway. Keep that in mind. Next fight on the way. That's the last flash being spent. 1v1.
BCJ, man.
Shot lands.
Yo, he's doing wonders for this M80 team, bro.
A simple round, but 7-5 is going to feel a whole heck of a lot different than 8-4. And yeah, bite that lower lip. Well, Sentry turret immediately denied. Galorys looking to step aggressively in towards mid. And I mean, it's aggressive. How much of this does Xander see? Opening shots towards Sato are decent, but it pushes it back to Stud. Paranoia comes out. Good fault line behind this is the follow-up. Decent from M80.
What?
Still mixy, but Net through the wall. Good for a couple.
How that worked so well for them, man.
Completely. A little bit of hijinks.
Damn.
Pistol for Galorys does not work out, and there's going to be a plant here at B. Or they can just go to A. I guess that's fine, too.
Oh, so good.
Here we go. There's that Aldrin to re-clear out A long. That little bit of extra shot through mid is just a creation of noise. Defensive Aldrin spent to make sure B is open. And oh, Luke Show. Did he see it?
Did yes.
Definitely saw one.
Evil
I
on
don't know.
top.
Oof. Oh my god. Look at his HP, bro.
Significant from Koala Noob. As Evil Kick will have to just hold back a little while longer.
Look at Rude, man.
But here, look at the push through. Rude has snuck
On a bucket, though.
out of garage doors, and now he's got them pinched up.
He knows they don't go back.
Luke Show's going to voluntarily move into his own dark cover. There's the first, and he doesn't finally get the connect. So it all rests with Evil Kick, and he really can't stay in the sight. And Rude, the Bucky, classic, neither are great. And M80 will get a post-plant 4v2.
Man, it's so hard to beat M80, bro. They are such a strong team, man.
It's always the pair of Xander and Koala just...
Gotta save this weapon, my friends. We are tied at 8-8.
Oh my. Oh, what? I was gonna say Net just got all the information.
Net reaction.
I mean, it's a sheriff shot right next to me.
Says everything,
Still
man.
not gonna land. As the opening first blood is good. And the damage up top to Koala Noob. A shot or so away. And the flash is gonna keep Galorys into contesting this, but they get held back by a fault line. Sato's the only one left alive inside the dark cover. They know he's there. And yeah, he'll get one. And wow, there's no way. And now it's just down to Koala Noob.
What the fuck just happened, bro?
Evil just needs to hit one shot.
Gun in your hand, bro. Gun in your hand, man.
Dart goes out. Koala Noob tucks himself into a corner. The timing on the pin.
Oh my god, look at instant here, bro. Galorys, you guys have everything to win the round, bro.
What's happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But this thing, they are cursed, bro.
No.
And he died with lockdown, man.
Phase from Rude, and that's before Koala can even get.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Big gun, bro.
But they have no idea that Urango's here. Trigger discipline. That works out for the first. BCJ still stays covered, and he knows I gotta get out of here. Aldrone going to be spent here, though, up close and personal. Tag comes through. He knows that Rude's on the corner. Meanwhile, Spike gets played over towards A. So we're gonna get a 4v3. This is.
We will have the word internet available after the plant.
Game is devolving.
Man, it's a crazy game, bro. Very good though.
Aftershock, further delay. There's only 20 seconds to plant, but Galorys not really in a position to try to flood in. What? The lineup from Evil Kick?
Hunter's Fury now gonna be earned.
Yo, Xander, you are a fucking genius, dude.
Kill somewhere, though. But again, the time is the issue.
It's so good, man.
Stepped out of the normal default plant position. So the Hunter's Fury comes up empty, but it doesn't make a difference. Evil can now all of a sudden make his way in to teleport back over. Xander not to be bamboozled. The 1v1, and it's a long, wide swing from Xander. He gets 4 in the round. What are we watching?
A masterclass from Xander, bro. That was a masterclass from him, man.
Nothing is making sense. The players are definitely
no money
to lose
for
their
Galorys.
cool. I can tell you. M80, because of that, just routed towards C, where they'll be running into a couple of the Molotovs. Well, dealt with ease. One shock dart from BCJ clears that up, gives them safe passage, but the delay right now is allowing for rotates.
Oh, and the spam through the smoke also connects. That is huge for Galorys. Follow up though, same thing can be said over towards Garage Connector. Long route being hit by Sato. Again, remember, he's got the blades out, so he's gonna have to deal with this sentry turret by way of pistol. Unless he could hit something long range. He's being held off. Hunter Sphere going to be called in. Lockdown, not going to find any detainment. Xander right back in towards the site. Hunter Sphere has not hit onto much. Now the flank is on the way over. And oh, it's all just a smoke that gets Sato through the sentry turret. Net does what he can, but it doesn't stop the onslaught of Sato for 4 in the round. And now Galorys get it back to within 1.
That is so sick.
Can they find damage? If not, maybe a kill here. Doesn't make a difference. Nanostorms will get popped. There was no dash. It was just an updraft up top.
Here.
So one seriously important ultimate for either team. The lockdown from Galorys. A part of the plan, a part of the reason why they just gave up A, but immediate aftershock.
Yeah.
Right onto that, it's not enough. The lineup missed. That volley didn't do damage. I think that was the intention from Net. The lockdown will force everybody out, but when they're on the site, here comes the Rolling Thunder from Nismo. Any second now.
Yeah, but BCJ falls. And
Too late! Too late!
Rude gets super deep towards sewers for 2. Nismo trying to follow up off his own Rolling Thunder, can only get 1. And it's all defense on the retake.
Yo, Xander, you are a beast, bro, but this is impossible. That was too late, man. They died before. And now, Urangu has the Rolling Thunder, dude. It's actually happening, man.
Not the greatest buy from M80. It's just Lucho over at C. They're just slamming the site.
Oh, the dark cover comes down. Paranoia right through that as well. But no, the spam is good. Rolling Thunder defensively coming through. Rude's going to try to contest this, spamming down the smoke. He's getting lots of damage. The aftershock to follow up, but Net still finds 1.
What's happening?
M80 are still alive.
They are immortal, bro.
Health is low across a number of members, but Xander deep in the sight. Maybe is
This
able
was
to
crazy,
connect
bro. This
for
was
enough
crazy.
damage. Say the last one left. Operator in hand,
Yo,
he
this
can't do
series is
anything.
insane, man.
And it's
Gotta
just the
save the
slightest
up
of
and made it,
margins
man.
left
These
in
guys,
the
they don't know how to
The
lose.
quick play from M80 works out, but it becomes dire straits if Galorys.
That's
don't
a good
find way to
ban,
pull
bro.
This one back because they still have the op, they still have a full purchase, but after that,
I don't know the meaning of dire
they
straits.
don't
I
have
know it's a
much of
good
anything. So
ban.
this, in certain regard, is the map, and wouldn't you know it, it's just Luke Show spamming, and he finds first blood. Oh boy.
Ridiculous.
Oh boy. Oh
They
boy.
don't clear it. Net focus forward, just scared of someone peeking from the top side of Garage. Feels like we're just 2 seconds into the round and it's crumbled.
Man, some guys on the meta doesn't have money.
Oh boy. What do you say? I mean, the round is over. It's just over. BCJ's been seen. Crossfire setup is good. Tip tap, tip tap.
Not ready yet.
And BCJ.
Where's that BCJ,
give it the
dude?
goal. Heave-ho.
He's a dangerous man.
And he gets one pretty cleanly. Swaps over to the Vandal. Fresh ammunition, but
11 to 11.
here we go. M80. Ooh.
Forced it.
Yep. Oh my goodness, and Luke Show. I mean, he is legitimate. Like, what? He's just skipping his way up A main. And now Rude's in trouble, the other side of the map. M80 finding some success to get on towards C, but the problem is you've got Sato deep in. Oh, he's holding with an operator. Plant will still be successful though for Nismo.
Planted.
And it's going to be a garage.
Oh my god, you're a crazy Nismo.
Not what you want, but
Told the man is not afraid to die.
Around 80, especially considering that Galorys are split.
Yeah, at least try to get that Stinger close range. Never mind, Stinger off the field. 2 remaining. Nismo, the healthier of the pair. No utility to work with.
Last player standing.
Oh, good from Evil Gig. Leaves it now just down to Nismo. 1v3 situation for him. Flashes out, avoids it for the most part, but the quick peek from Luke Show gets Galorys.
Man, can they finally close this out and win a series?
Good for M80.
That would be Starco, no?
Look at the setup though across the board. You've got an alarm bot in towards mid. Xander, oh, it's difficult, and it's a shorty to kick us off. I mean, that is about as dissected as it could have possibly gotten in terms of utility from M80, but the difference maker is a flippin' shorty. Quality, though, quickly over back towards B, has now isolated Luke Show inside the site, and
Dang,
Koala gets a
too good,
second.
bro.
There's gonna be a plant.
Nismo getting the plant as well. That means the Rolling Thunder will be ready.
Spike planted.
Ah, Sato, you have to retake with the up.
What a difference maker this could be. The entire post plant's going long.
Rolling ton. Yo, this is
Oh, if you
overtime,
ever
bro.
wanted
Written all
Sada
over
would
it.
get into sight faster. It would be right here. They're gonna have to challenge this though, and they know it. BCJ, good for the opener. Aftershock going to be spent, and there it is. Yurango, Sato, good eliminations coming through. Sato for a 1v2. Swap back to Vandal. He has no idea where Kuala has gone though, and time is of the essence. Cloud up and over. Net trying to hold the angle, trying to get it to halfway.
We are going to overtime. This is a made team, bro. They don't lose.
Quince, Galorys not actually being affected by it at all. And instead, it's going to be just a little bit of a play with some focus over towards Garage. Shock Dart followed up with the Owl Drone, getting deep through window. If that gets a peek through it, it could be pivotal towards the goal call for this play through C-Long. But Net's timing, absolutely brilliant.
But what a great game, dude.
Tried to assist on this little 1v2 moment, but it could be quality. But the rest of M80 still holding on nicely to the backside of the site. I mean, it was a hell of an effort for Galorys to open up space through Garage to allow that play through.
If they lose here, they will be eliminated, bro.
And now
Galorys.
Spaghetti's on the floor.
M80? Why qualify for playoffs?
M80 just doing what they do.
Yeah, this team, bro, they are just too good, man. Just too good.
Could just execute into the site at any given moment. And that
Oh my
looks to
God,
be what
he's
they're
leaving.
actually going
They are
for.
coming back.
Rango has pivoted to A though.
Oh my God, you are so dead, bro. You are so dead, bro. You don't even know the danger.
Ideal. Here comes the hit off that recon.
Oh, what a reveal. But do they know that Quality was this far forward? Fault lines are going to get exchanged. Yurango inside the site. He does well. Evil now can now step back into the play if he needs to. Aftershock's going to land. Snap from Yurango's good for another.
2v2.
2v2. Xander and Net on site. Root and
30
Luke
seconds left.
trying to work their way back in.
Spike planted.
This is stats, dude. GG rotate.
Into heaven. Both players from
One more for Nets,
M80
too.
are cover going back. Concerned about some attempt of the flank, and doing that, they will dodge any utility coming through. Paranoia doesn't do a thing. Xander headed over to Long now.
They know, of course, that Net is in the corner. They isolated perfectly. But where is
Oh, it's same, bro.
1v1
6 bullets.
situation for the win. The shots are good.
Xander is a legend, bro.
Luke Show visibly upset about it, but yeah, at the end of the day,
That was great game. Yo, Galorys, you guys played amazing Valorant, bro.
Undefeated.
Played amazing Valorant. Plays against the best team on the tournament. Almost paid then.
Is gonna reflect back on
You guys gonna learn a lot from that, man. A lot.
Oh shoot, because wow, was this a
And they made it.
series for them? They're gonna go 0-3 in
Well
the
played,
group
bro.
stage, having to win their
Great
next
game.
two now.
I got 2 13-11s and a 14-12 in this series.